Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Honest Indies. I am Chris. This is a new apartment in a new time zone. Got some pretty terrible makeup on because it's been a minute. A little bit of this bookshelf behind me that's still work in progress. This wall art behind me that's still work in progress. And a brand new indie game that just came out on November 14th. It was announced a while back, but the release date was a very quick turnaround. They just posted about it on social maybe a week or so ago. It's called I Write Games Not Tragedies. It is a narrative rhythm emo game. And right before this, it did pop up with some trigger warnings about mental health, reference to self-harm, things that might be associated with some of us who have had emo phases. So we're just going to get into it. I'm going to play with mouse and keyboard. I think the arrow keys are going to be the key to the rhythm game. And let's just dive in to play this first, the story mode. Play the whole game, including story levels and rhythm games. Ooh, Ash's laptop.
Sometimes I miss when all of my pain was fake. I saw this on an elder emo meme page. I understand the humour, and there's something in it. It's tempting to think back to those times in my bedroom on Vampire Freaks or whatever forum I was spilling my guts out to that week, and think, what did that kid have to worry about? No struggle to pay the bills, no work stress, no broken housing market. Global warming was a topic for a half-hearted debate in geography. Instead, I whined about how Mrs. Harris curbed my individuality by telling me to take off my bracelets and that I should get a haircut.
I get it, Ash.
Not letting me go to a gig on a school night was apparently a civil rights violation. The Homeric way I wrote about the puberty-fueled fights I had with my friends and my crushes. You would think they were Greek tragedy. I think I even made up problems on my weird forums because I didn't feel interesting enough. But it's not that simple, is it? Growing up is painful. And it hurts in a way that's all too easy for an adult to forget. Still, I remember that the pain took on vivid colours back then. That angry red pen in my sketchbook. The black of the sky as I looked out over the fields and complained that no one understood me.
I like just listening to this Ash video. It feels like very genuine to me, and I wasn't expecting there to actually be voiceover, but shout out to whoever performed
I've
this.
lost something. Somewhere. A kind of vividness. A kind of confidence in who I am and what I'm feeling. I don't know. Maybe I have to try to relive my cringe years to get it back. To understand that skinny kid catching trains without a ticket to get to the mosh pit. Maybe even learn something from him. Because back then, when things got really hard, I didn't get wasted with people I barely like. I didn't suffer quietly, carving out specific times when it's socially acceptable to cry. Back then, I had places where I could scream.
Yes, we're gonna go back in time. You kidding me? Let's listen to some My Chemical Romance. Home, finally. Though I always want to leave school. But then when I get home, I feel like I don't know what to do with myself. That was also pretty real for me, especially early high school. Mom's banned me from the computer until Friday. I should do my homework, but what should I do? Okay, school bag. Bag and diary are the... Oh, and the window. Let's look out the window. Oh, heck yeah. This is a mood. It's getting darker. Good. I wish I could sit on the roof like in the music videos, but last time I tried, Margaret from next door called Mom and Dad, and dobbed me in. She's such a bitch. Let's check out our bag. Geography essay is due tomorrow. I hate it. To what extent did industrial-scale pig farms in the USA expose us to swine flu viruses? As someone who just moved from Iowa, heard a lot about all of the bad things pig farms do. And as a vegetarian, I wish we would not have pig farms like we do. The industrial scale is too good. It's too great. Swine flu. Isn't that the thing Katie had in the spring? They always talk about these illnesses, but it's never as big a deal as they say. Pointless essay. So many things that make us do are pointless. Time for our diary. Okay, so this appears to be British. So I think it's the 10th of October 2009. Does that make sense? Instead of... I was gonna say instead of 10-10-09, it is 10-10-09. Silly me. Love this artwork. I hate that none of my friends did drama GSCE. I'm stuck with all of the popular kids who are too lazy to do PE. They've already wrecked their lungs with fags, which are cigarettes for anybody that doesn't know that. Okay, this stupid Katie art is sick. Katie said she was going to do it with me, but she switched to do art last minute without telling me. Traitor. I hoped I'd be able to express myself in drama class, but all of these fake people are just taking it for the DOS. I don't know some of this slang. I wish I could do drama with some deep peeps. Still, I guess today wasn't awful. We had to do a sketch on addiction, and I was put with Addie from 10C and a couple of plastic girls. The girls were stupid. I think they fancy Addie, and were happy to be in a group with him. I wanted to do self-harm, but Addie said we should do alcohol addiction, and actually had some good ideas. Probably been drinking since he was like 12, like the rest of the popular kids. Still, it was actually okay to be in a group with, and Miss Chan says our sketch was pretty good. He's okay, with these very anime eyes that are giving Orin host comp. Everyone in drama is still awful, but I guess he is the least awful there. Oh hey, a little shout out to Coffee Talk. My headphones, Skull Candy. I too used to have red Skull Candy headphones. And now Skull Candy is weirdly very expensive. Can't even do it for the bit anymore. They were my birthday and Christmas present. My old ones were like less than $50. Putting them on and rocking out makes things a little more bearable. Time for music. Time to paint it black. Alright. Hair is great. I miss having a little iPod Nano sometimes. Although the one I had was black. And then that broke, and I got another one that was black as well. No red for me. Alright, how to play. Ready to paint it black? In the verse, exercise your inner demons by hitting the important lyrics to the beat. I'm using just arrows. In the chorus, let it all out by singing or shouting the lyrics on the screen. Try to get the emo thermometer to the max. The louder, better. Heck yeah. Alright, let's see how this goes with arrows. So I've already botched some of these. With the X, when it goes red, I'm not sure if I'm actually missing that or if that's just the animation of... Yeah, it's just the animation of what the X does. I'm not gonna literally scream, but this is awesome. Ew, poser. Oh wait, is it actually tracking that I'm not screaming? If it's true, then that is pretty sick. Okay. Yeah, you get a screaming score. I need to do better. I'm not going to literally scream, but I need to do better than 350 points. I've played quite a few different rhythm games. Some of them I'm pretty good at, some of them I'm not good at. But I've never played an emo rhythm game, or even just like this inspired by emo of a game. Like, a lot of punk, a lot of rock, occasionally some hip hop, if rap of the rap counts, but not emo. Finally, gig day. I can't believe that Suffocate Me Dry actually came here. I guess they're not big enough for London and Manchester dates yet, so when they come to the UK, they're still playing in boring cities like this one. Good. I guess Mum wouldn't have let me go to London by myself, but she let me come here. She wanted to drive me, but how embarrassing. So she made me write the times of the last few trains on a piece of paper. Last train in 11:55. Second to last, 11:30. I'll get the second to last one. It's so cool here. So good to see so many other people dressed like me who actually like the same things I do. Kinda jealous seeing groups of emo friends. I only went to one concert in high school, so I did not have this experience. Although the concert was an Avenged Sevenfold concert, and one of the supporting acts was Papa Roach, so it was at least adjacent to the vibe, but not the same. Katie was going to come with me, but she says she has to revise those science tests. Lame. She's not a real fan like me anyway. Maybe it's better I'm here alone. Still, I didn't realize how much time there would be before the band. It's 20 minutes after doors, and the support hasn't even started yet. Oh shit, isn't that... No, it can't be. Addy? From drama class? Shit, it is him. I've never seen him without a crowd of girls before. Is he actually here alone? And what is he wearing? This is Suffocate Me Dry. Does he think he's a Black Eyed Peas concert? Oh shit, he's looking over. Hide. Crap, there's nowhere to hide. Nope, he's seen me. Don't come over here. He's coming. Why is he coming? Why is he smiling? Hey Ash, it's me, Addy, from drama class. Fancy seeing you here. Is this guy for real? Since when do people like him talk to people like me unless they absolutely have to? Or if they want something? I think the vibe is just, hey. Are you a Suffocate Me Dry fan then? For real? Is he making fun of me? Are his friends hiding behind a pillar waiting to take pictures, laugh, and run away? I own all of their albums, most of their t-shirts, all of the shirts are black. Whoa, that must have cost you a fair bit. You're a die-hard suffocator, I see. I only got into them recently, but I really like them. I was so excited to hear they were coming here. Like, here? Seriously? Alright, it is kind of the best when you get into an artist and then find out, oh, they're playing in my town or nearby really soon. I had that with one of my favorite bands, the Beths, that are from New Zealand, where I started listening to them and then realized that they were playing a festival in town like a month later. And it was pretty perfect timing. Why is he so smiley? Still, he's not wrong. Yeah, I wonder what they think of the fake tans and the tacky shopping centers. Yeah, we're lucky they graced this shithole with their presence, I guess. A brief respite from the endless fakeness and mediocrity that is home counties. Middle one. I wouldn't quite call it a shithole, but yeah. Lucky for us, I don't think my parents would have let me come here if it was further away. Not with the science exams coming up. Me neither. But I'm not admitting that. I'm surprised he did, honestly. Okay, so I think he's for real, but where are his friends? People like him are never alone. So are you here by yourself? I am! It's my first gig alone. I was a bit nervous, I'll admit it. Yeah, none of my friends are really into this kind of music. Shame. What about you? Are you here with that girl you're always with? The one with the cool hair. Kate? Cool hair? If he's into Katie, I'll smash his perfect face in. No, that's probably not it. Sometimes guys like this try to be nice and get you and your friends on your good side. I'm not gonna put her down right now, even though Ash kind of already did that in their head. Katie? No, she had to revise. Cramming for science exams, huh? Shame. Hey Ash, listen. As we're both here alone, do you want to stand together? There's still a lot of time until Suffocate come on, and it'll be more fun if there's someone to talk to, right? Why not? Someone who has been to and worked a couple hundred shows, and also been to dozens of those solo, it is almost always better with somebody else there. As long as they aren't terrible or aren't miserable the entire time, it's almost always better going to a show with somebody. In my opinion and experience. He genuinely looks pleased. Maybe he's actually an okay guy? I'm so excited for this. Though, warning you, if there's a mosh pit, I'm definitely going in. I'll push you in. Okay, Ash, thanks for the warning. Thinking commences. That was awesome! It was incredible. Like, honestly, everything I hoped it would be. What was your favorite song? Gotta be Stab My Heart Because I Love You. Rip Apart My Soul. Cut my heart into pieces. That was the vibe I got from that song title. Nice. I'm more of a I write debauchery, not tragedy man myself. And what did you think of my mosh pit performance in the end? Gotta be honest, you are more metal than I expected. I know better than to ask what your expectations were. Okay, Ash, I don't know who made you judge of all things emo, but I'll accept it. Listen, I'm having a really good time. I don't want to go home yet. Want to hang out a bit longer? I don't want this to end either. It's 10:50. I was gonna catch the 11:30 train, but the last one isn't until 11:55. It will be fine. Sure. I've never walked by the canal in the evening. I've only been here with my mom and sister after shopping trips, but you won't catch me saying that. Sorry, Ash. Would you prefer a graveyard? Is this really happening to me? I'm having one of the best nights of my life with Adrian fucking Jenkins. We barely know each other, and we're already joking around. It feels natural, but also like he might ignore me in school, or I might think that he will do that. Well, I would have thought you would have preferred a football pitch or something. I don't know. What? I don't even like football. That's why I'm doing drama with you, idiot. I honestly have no idea what you like. You don't, do you? Maybe he likes you, Ash. Ooh. Why is he looking at me like that? Well, actually, I come here with my friends sometimes. During the day. We bring speakers, listen to music, drink, you know. I don't know. That was mostly in the summer, though. I think it'll be pretty grim when it gets a bit colder. Still okay today, though. It's nice. Quiet. I like how the lights look in the water. Me too. Hey, do you want something to drink? It's not a school night. Oh god, I've only drunk at home and with Katie before. I don't want to embarrass myself. And I don't want to miss the train. But I guess we have to say yes no matter what. Sure. What kind of alcohol? I hope you're not expecting fine wine. I've got some WKD in a water bottle. What would WKD stand for? Surprised the venue didn't take a closer look. Anyway, it should warm us up.
I had drunk alcohol before. Wine with dinner with my parents sometimes. Home alone with Katie, raiding her parents' drinks cabinet. But this was the first time I had drunk alcohol and had that feeling. That golden sigh of inebriated relief. Your muscles relax. Anxious chattering in your brain stops and you just melt into contentment. It takes that excruciating, exhausting edge off reality. Everything is more vivid, but less real.
Combination of the actual art style with the color palette is giving me slight, if found, vibes, which I adore.
I know the stats and the science now, of course. You're more likely to become an addict if you start your drug of choice young. If you have a history of trauma, childhood depression, or antisocial behavior. I know the stats, but I don't buy it fully.
Because you're a teen.
The thing is, I know people who started younger than I did, had far harder childhoods, and didn't become addicts. I think that what sets us apart is that feeling. Have you felt it? So alive, but also enveloped. Like the universe is holding you. Like everything is going to be okay. Despite everything, I can't bring myself to regret being one of those people who feels that when they drink. Maybe because I've had my share of nights like this one.
I don't know the last time I laughed so much. You're not how I expected. What, you didn't think I'd be into Suffocate Me Dry because I'm blonde, wear color, and smile occasionally? Come on, it's not that, it's just everything. How you are at school, all those girls around you. I wouldn't think you'd spend your time listening to songs about how painful life is. You're serious? That's hilarious. Hey, don't laugh now, I'm being honest. You are. I'm sorry, it's just, I think you need to be a bit less judgy, Ash. It's made you pretty unobservant. You know, people who wear colors other than red or black are also capable of feeling pain? Is that why you go by Ash? Red and black, red for the fire, black for the embers? Red for my beating heart, black for my soul. No, it's short for Ashley. Makes sense. Ooh, we're gonna miss the train. Our mom's calling us. Or dad. Sorry, that's probably my dad checking to make sure I got on the train okay? The train. What's the time? The time's 12:03. Fuck. We're not playing it cool. Yep. Crap. My bad. Don't panic. Okay, but what are we gonna do? Well, we have parents, don't we? With cars? Oh no. Mine will kill me. She made me promise to get on the last train. I didn't. I botched it, and I'm drunk. Well, she would want you to get home somehow, wouldn't she? Dude, calling our parents is literally the only thing we can do. Unless you want to walk back. Look, if you're scared, I'll call my dad. He'll drop you off. Is this what sobering up feels like? Not having to have my mom drive here in the middle of the night does sound good. I kind of don't want Addie to see my shitty house, but I guess I don't have a choice. I'm not scared, just... Won't your dad be mad? Probably yeah, but he won't show it in front of you. Don't worry. Look, there's legit no other choice at this point. They'll be madder if we don't call them at all. A car pulls up. Addie's dad. What am I gonna do with you boys, Addie? I buy you a phone so you can call me. I buy you a watch so you can look at the time. I give you money so you can get on the train. So get on the damn train, son. He's not what I expected. Speaks kind of common. Not like Addie at all. Nice car, though. And he doesn't seem too angry or scary. Sorry, Dad, just lost track of time. I won't do it again. No, you won't, son. I'm not gonna do an accent. But I get it. Got up to all sorts when I was your age. So, who is this then, Addie? New fella? Dad, no, you can't just ask that. Oh my god. I'm joking, son. I get a wee bit of fun after you make me come over here in the middle of the night. I know he's not ya fella, but maybe my son gets in the car in the middle of the night smelling of cheap booze, but I know he would never forget to mention something that important, right? I'm bright red. He's looking at me now. Oh god, what do I even say? What's your name, lad? I'm Ash. Thank you for picking me up. So polite. It's good to be thanked. Addie could learn from you. Ash is a friend from drama class? A friend? Nice to meet you, Ash. And now, where's about do you live, so I can drop your long-suffering parents? They arrive at Ash's house. The lights are on. Mom is definitely waiting up. Thank goodness she hasn't decided to come outside. Addie's looking at me. I can tell he wants to say something, but it's kind of difficult with his dad here. That was fun. See you at school, Ash. It was really fun hanging out with you, Addie. Same, man. I'm so glad I bumped into you. Hey, can I have your number? It'd be useful for organizing stuff for drama anyway. And well, I'll give you a shout if there's ever something like this around here again. Sure. Great, thanks. Is he going in for a hug? It's awkward in the car. Oh. Their foreheads touch over the back of the seat. An awkward but beautiful pause. Don't want to be rude, lad, but some of you have work in the morning, so if you wouldn't mind breaking it up. Ash gets out of the car. Thankfully, Mum wasn't too bad. In the end, Addie's dad drove fast enough that I was only a bit later than if I had taken the last train. Oh, that's my phone. Usually it's only Katie that texts me, and never this late. Sorry about my dad. He's so embarrassing. Thanks for today. I'm glad you were at the concert. After was fun. Too. Night. What should I write back? Ooh. Concert was amazing, right? Had fun with you. Night, Addie. Man, the days before smartphones, I did not text very much because it was annoying and time-consuming. But I feel like I haven't seen someone type great this way in years. Okay, we're going with that route too. Ooh! An achievement for responded to Addie positively. Is this low-key also a dating sim and I didn't realize? Oh god, I feel disgusting. I must have thrown up once. At least I can taste it. Oh crap, I feel like I might again. Keep it together, Ash. What happened this time? Office Christmas party. Ugh. That's right, I was seated on a table with Dan from finance and some of the sales guys. So awkward. Can't believe those guys talk for a living. Then we went to all bar one. And I sat with the marketing team. That's right. I remember I perked up a bit. We were bitching about sales. But then we went to revs. Oh, God. Okay. Used condom. Yikes. Takeaway box. Diary. Tax bill. Balcony. Oh no. Oh shit, why? Emily? She was back here? Shit, at least she left. I don't remember much of it. That's bad, right? Of course that's bad. Why did I do it? I don't even like her. At least she used protection. I was just thinking the other day that I'm not sure I like women at all. And she's older and a manager. They're not mine, thank God. I hope I did okay? Shit. How am I gonna face going into work on Monday? Hopefully it was as consensual as it can be, given you were apparently this drunk. Oof. I vaguely remember going to the chicken shop, I think. Like, the sight of the leftovers is making me gag. I should eat something, though. But that would involve going downstairs, and I'm sure my flatmates heard everything. I think I'm gonna just always save diary stuff for last. Council tax bill. I don't know how I'm gonna pay it. I doubt I'm gonna get much of a Christmas bonus with how things are going to work. Well, I haven't gotten a Christmas or holiday bonus since 2017-ish. So if you get something, it's better than nothing. I can't afford the balcony room, really, and it's not exactly like the view is Instagram worthy in this part of London. But if I'm honest, smoking out here is one of the only things that makes me feel like life is worth living. That's pretty bleak, Ash. Maybe I should just smoke more instead of drinking? Yeah, I'm sure the fags are killing me as well, but they don't make me ring my friends up in the night, make him cry, and even remember what I said in the morning. Cigarettes never made me throw up until my stomach hurts, or fuck someone I wasn't even into. They're not healthy, but smoking one, looking out over the London fog, feels mindful somehow. Like I'm in myself for once. And sometimes at the edge of my vision, it's almost like the gray view glitters silver. I like that little bit of 3D going on out there. Oh, forgot it. Oh, that's not a cassette. I was gonna say, I forgot about the cassette. That's a condom. Time for the diary. Ooh, it's 27. Well, the end of 2017 now, so it's been 8 years. To do. Increase overdraft. Call doctor about referral. Gotta change where those letters are placed. Can I email? I also avoid phone calls whenever possible. Except to my mom, my sister, and whoever I'm dating / currently married to. Those 3 people get phone calls. Nobody else. Council tax. Reply to Katie. NHS dentist. Find a hobby or a new job or something that feels good that isn't an oral pleasure. I'm so tired. It's Wednesday and I'm already so tired. I feel sick getting onto the tube in the dark in the morning. I want to sleep for weeks. I know alcohol reduces your sleep quality, but it's the only way I can relax. But from what I hear from the guys at work, it's normal to have 1 or 2 in the evenings, right? I used to enjoy the dark, but now the short days just make everything worse. Especially if there's a lot of stress in your life, or like work stress. Having a short day is extra bleak, I think. Office Christmas party tomorrow makes me anxious just thinking about it. I'm just so awkward. I don't feel comfortable around any of them. I know I never know what to say except when we're in the pub. God, it's pathetic to admit, but I am so lonely. They say it's okay to not be friends with coworkers, but I never have the energy to make plans with anyone else. Maybe I should try to fit in more. I hate that. I never cared about fitting in before. Gotta push through. 3 weeks until Christmas. Maybe the party won't be so bad tomorrow. Maybe I'll socialize like a human for once. My headphones. No longer skull candy. They're now AKG K550s. I pre-spent a chunk of my first month's salary to buy them when I got the job last year. I trod on them while drunk, so they sit a bit wrong now, but the audio is still fine. I can't face clearing up or going downstairs yet. Time for another song. Oh. So we're still just using 3 arrows like before, but they are different. How should I orient my hand? Okay. Ooh. Ready to communicate. Let it out in the verses by hitting square, which will be left. Okay. To the beat, and the bridge you'll have to shout for success when it's time to drink, and in the chorus, sing your heart out. Don't worry about your score. Well, if I don't need to worry about my score, I'm not gonna sing my heart out too much. But, I'm ready. Drink Japanese communion. 1. The imparting or exchanging of information by speaking, writing, or using some other medium. 2. The successful conveying or sharing of ideas and feelings. 3. Social contact. Communication. Using alcohol as a social lubricant to enable communication, usually in a business context. Well, I am ready. There we go. I was not clicking on the right thing. Okay. We'll see how these 3 arrows go. It is weird doing up, down, left arrows. I'm not gonna sing my heart out, but I do like the song. It is a vibe. Social elation. Ooh. I like that it's giving kanji, like that there's Japanese mixed in with the English. But I'm not gonna sing. I don't do karaoke very often. I'm not gonna sing in a game on the internet. I'm just gonna take a moment to let this sink in though. Also, I've never actually seen the IT crowd. Back in the olden days when Twitter wasn't a complete hellscape, I would just see GIFs and memes and things from the IT crowd all the time, but I've never actually watched the show. Building relationships getting a little shout out in here. Who's a good little house? Oh, what was that? The Honest Indies podcast, at the time I am playing this, does not yet formally exist on the internet, but I've gotten to record a couple episodes, and one of them is with the creator of Building Relationships, and that was a fun combo. Katie's room is a lot cooler than mine. Her parents are rich, and she gets so much pocket money, I'm jealous. She's good at decorating and tidying, and her parents leave us alone when we hang out, unlike mine. Her place is nicer, defo. Sometimes I don't want to go home. Let's look at the posters. Twilight. Katie's Suffocate Me Dry poster, not signed like mine, because I am both emo and I don't know. Not signed like mine because she didn't come to the concert. What a poser. Hey, I have this really cool Suffocate Me Dry quiz I want to show you later. You and your lame quizzes. Sometimes they're fun. Okay. Mario Kart Double Dash and GameCube. Fuck yeah. I pretended I played the older one, but I actually never had an N64. I played the Wario Car, but Katie laughed at me, so now I do Koopa and Paratroopa, usually in Turbo Yoshi. I'm not bad, but Katie beats me most of the time. She's addicted. Alright, my partner doesn't play a lot of games, but Mario Kart is one of them. And I swear 4 out of 5 times they beat me. And I am the one who has played a lot more games, has probably spent a lot more hours with Mario Kart as a franchise. And I can't beat them. Hey, do you want some of this? Why are we drinking now? Why do you want to be cool all of a sudden? There's no one to impress here, you know, just me. I'm not trying to be cool, I like it. You like it too. You were wrecked at Jess's party. That was the first semi-cool party we were ever invited to. I think Katie will be invited to more, though. Now she's making friends with those girls in art. I don't like them, but I really hope they let me come too. I'll never admit that. I know how pathetic it is, but I really liked the party. That's a party. This is a Wednesday. What's the point in drinking now? I agree with Katie. Don't distract me, I'm killing it. Isn't it a bit weird to play Mario Kart by yourself? It's not weird, but it is less fun. I wasn't playing by myself, I was playing with you, and you flaked on me mid-special cup. I'm not gonna leave Rainbow Road hanging, you know. We played so much, it's basically all we do apart from homework these days. And I needed to piss, and replied to my text. You wouldn't let me take a break. I'm Ash, and I can't hang out with my friend because I just have so many texts. Because you're so popular these days. Probably just the phone company. Or is it your new boyfriend? He's not my boyfriend, Katie. Shut it. Sure thing, babes. Don't worry. I'll help you out with the date in a second. It's not a date. I've told you. You're even coming along. Whatever you say. I'll help you with your outfit and everything. Just give me a sec. Okay, Katie reminds me a little bit of one of my old best friends. Katie's art is on the wall, along with the posters. Still kind of pissed she left me on... I'm gonna give this one another shot. Still kind of pissed she left me on my Larry in drama to do art. I have to admit it though, she's good. Yeah, I just don't know what this word here means. I'm a bit jealous. I draw, but only in my sketchbook. She's a lot better than me. Also, she seems to, not find it difficult to do her things. I like drawing and writing stuff and playing guitar, but recently it's getting hard to just start things. I mean, it's hard to start homework, obviously, but it's also hard to do the things I want to do. I can't start, and when I do, I get distracted. Extremely relatable, Ash. I got a Facebook account recently. Probably just that. Okay, done now. Didn't beat my best time, but almost. Now, let's talk about your date. I'm gonna let them lean into it being a date thing. We're just going to Camden. Why would it be a date? Just because Addie's gay? Well, it's not just Addie who's gay. Hey, I'm not even sure what I am yet, but if you're not sure what you are, you're probably not the straightest person in the world. As someone who didn't figure out that for myself until I was 29. Hey, I'm not even sure what I am yet. So, you're saying you're not gay now? No, I ship you two so hard. Sorry, you might not be able to draw weird. Not gonna finish the sentence. Hey, it's not that. That's the actual porn. I like shonen. Oh my god, this is very silly. I read a lot of shonen and some non-shonen manga. I don't know for sure. I shouldn't have told you anything. And even if I am, this thing with Addie is not a date. Okay, calm down, love. It's only a commercial. I haven't told anyone. I'm just not sure yet, you know? I don't even want to think of telling my parents and everyone at school. I don't want to go through that when I'm not even sure. I get it. I was surprised about Addie, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I would have thought there were more gay people in, like, our group. Not the popular group. But he's in drama. Come on. How has he not been beaten up yet? Well, he's so fit. That helps. Shut it. What, you think I'm making moves on your boyfriend? Katie! Well, most of his friends are girls. Girls are nicer. Girls are not nicer. Okay, fair. Girls are not nice to you, maybe. Not always to me either, but they like cute boys who don't scowl and look at the floor all the time. Maybe the boys leave them alone because the girls like them. Or maybe they do give him a hard time and we don't know. We don't know everything that goes on over there, you know? I don't care about what goes on over there. Sure you don't. Anyway, Camden. We're going on Saturday, meet at the station at 10 a.m. I still don't see why you need me to come along on your date, and I have no money right now. I can't even shop. Plus, the homework is piling up because I'm playing a lot of Double Dash. It's not a date. Eddie just said he wanted to go, and he likes you, so I thought we could go together. I'm surprised he hasn't been to Camden before, to be honest. I was surprised about this too, and excited. Going to Camden is like one of the only things that is cool in both my world and Addie's, and it's something I've done that he hasn't. I don't even have to lie about it. I can just show him around, but I'm so awkward. I want Katie to be there. Too busy drinking by the shitty canal in town with his orange friends, maybe. What makes them orange? I do kind of want to go, but I spent all of my money at MCM, and I have so much art coursework. Seriously, drama is such a DOS, you don't get it. We don't have to shop, we can just hang about in the stables, go to Space Wolf, that kind of thing. What is Space Wolf? Oh, Space Wolf! You're gonna try to get into that 18 plus downstairs bit. Tell me if there are any... I don't know why it's making me laugh every time. Okay, well, what are you gonna wear? I got this pig spider t-shirt. I don't know, that's why I'm asking you. Okay, I will graciously offer my expert advice because I am such a good friend. What about this shirt? I got it last time we went to Camden. It's warmer. You could wear a t-shirt underneath if you like. I'm not wearing your shirt. Why not? It's a man's shirt. See, the button's on the other side. I got it baggy. Fine, I'll try it on. And okay, I'll admit it's not too bad. See? I'm a genius. Also, why are boys' clothes better than girls' clothes? I have to say, I like the way it hangs on me, and the color looks good with my skin for once. I look skinny, but older. Hot. Hey, even if I do like girls, I don't fancy you. I know, thank God, you. Katie, my hair, what do I do with it? I like it. It's so thick and fluffy and proper black. I couldn't get away with dyeing mine like that. Naturally black hair. Very emo. Jelly. I know she's trying to be nice, but I wish she wouldn't say it like that. You should be more careful saying stuff like that. What? It's a compliment. Even if it's a compliment, it's pointing out how I'm different. Okay, but don't we want to be different? I mean, yeah, but there are different kinds of different. Anyway, back to my hair. I wish I could get it into that flicky thing. You know, like the guy from that band can do. Are you asking me to show you how to do your hair? To straighten it for you? Maybe. I have been practicing begging you to let me play with it for years, and finally you give in, and all for Addie? Ugh, I thought you would be happy? Come on, Katie, I need help here. You do, and I will graciously teach you my mad skills, and you can borrow my straighteners after. But first, I want you to take this personality quiz with me. What quiz? I told you! Which Suffocate Me Dry member are you? The new one that's going around Tumblr. Ugh, you are beyond lame. What? Now that you're a cool guy who drinks alcohol and goes on dates to Camden, you're too good to talk about your favorite band with your best friend? You say talking about your favorite band, but this is one step from writing weird fan fiction about them. Well, of course Katie's written fan fiction. Oh god, I don't want to know. Fine, show me the damn quiz. Yay, you're still fun even if you're becoming cool. Okay, I will try and be a bit cool with it so you don't abandon me when you get a super cute boyfriend. Give me some of that drink in your bag. We can have a little bit while we take the quiz. You go first. I want to see what you get. Oh my god. Quiz. What is your fave color? I know, sorry. I'm just gonna go for the most detailed answer here. A nice brown or green, maybe an earthy gray. How would your friends describe you? If friendless, how would you describe yourself? Artsy, moody, dramatic. Yeah. That's the Ash vibe I'm getting. Is it important that people like you? What? We're emos, nonconformists. Of course it's important. No, of course normies won't like us. That's part of the fun. I try to get on with everyone, but sometimes conflict is unavoidable. Don't tell other emos, but yes. Yeah, just the vibe of Ash having various things that they just don't want to ever reveal or admit. What is your emo/alt aesthetic? Romantic and goth leaning, long hair, heavy eye makeup, black lace, maybe some androgyny. Punk leaning, piercing undercuts, rivets, badges, metalhead leaning, band t-shirts, army pants. Okay, this seems like this is Ash. What's the best part about being able to make your living as part of a moderately successful emo band? Gigs and parties. Honestly, I'm not sure how this happened. I just sort of went with it, but working together to make something pretty cool is great. I like that. Do you prefer the writing or the touring? Writing. Touring is fun for like a week, as someone who got to tag along for a week, and I couldn't imagine that being an ongoing, long-term thing, especially in your 30s. Is art the most important thing in the world? It's important, but there are other things. Would you shag a chav? I don't know. Who or what? Chavis. Grow up. Also, that word is offensive. Oh no, what did I just say? To be honest, chavs scare me. Yes, and I would hate myself and write a great song about it. If you could live the rockstar life forever, would you? Well, this is lots of fun now, but I want to be doing it after 35. I turn 35 next month. Dog or cat person? I would say I'm a dog person, but I'm looking at a sleeping cat. I have to do cat. And a black cat. Black cat's emo, right? It's okay to be boring. I got Leo. Oh no. Well, this is Ash vibe. Sort of, right? You were Leo. You know, being conventional isn't automatically a bad thing. I mean, sure, he's a normie. Look is down in your line of work, but many people live very normal lives and are happy with them most of the time. You could have been happy as an accountant, but you ended up as a bassist in a moderately successful emo band. It's funny how life worked out. Your bandmates might laugh at you sometimes for your mainstream tastes in books and films, that you actually follow sports, and that you even attend church occasionally when you're home from touring. But these little rituals give your life shape and meaning, and your bandmates secretly appreciate your conventionality. It allows them to stay in touch with how most people live their lives, which is kind of important when you have to stay relatable to the fan base. You're reliable too. Even if you're not the most charismatic, people might not always notice the bass guitar, but they notice when it's gone. You're someone who's happiest when they're doing a good job as part of a team you like and trust. Be careful not to let life convince you that you need more when you're actually pretty happy with what you have. 9:50. That's about the time I wanted to arrive. 10 minutes early. I said meet at the station at 10. Train isn't until 10:14, but Katie isn't the most punctual unless it's for school or some nerd shit, and I thought Addie would be too cool to be on time. Oh, he's here. We're both 10 minutes early. What am I talking about? Of course he's here. Is that nail polish? Eye makeup? I have polish on today too, but I've never tried makeup before. He looks good. Hey, Ash. Hi, Addie. You're early. You said 10, right? My dad says early is on time and on time is too late. You're actually such a nerd. Aren't you? Emos aren't nerds. If you're coming to Camden, you've got to get this stuff right. Emos are absolutely nerds. It's just a different type of nerd. Yeah. I'm going to just give Ash a little realization. Well, we'll be nerds together. Or are we geeks? What's the difference anyway? Not sure, but either one is better than being a boffin, I reckon. What is a boffin? Anyway, I like your outfit. That shirt looks wicked. Thanks, it's not mine, it's my friend's. Shirt looks wicked, or I look wicked? Thank you. I like your outfit too. Ooh, you're both wearing black nail polish? Yeah, we do. This is just cheap black nail polish from Superjug. I'm not too neat either, but I like it. His is neater than mine for sure. It's almost 10. Are we going to miss the train? Where's Katie? She's not always the most on-time person, and maybe she's going to purposely not be here so that they just go on a proper date, the two of them, and not have a third wheel. Really? She seems on it with schoolwork and stuff. Yeah, that and not much else. Well, I'll see if she texted me. Sorry, don't have muns for train after MCM. Also, have art coursework. Have fun on your date, babies. XOXOXOXO. I have XOXO. Ooh. I'm bad at revealing it. I have on my arm a tattoo that's just XOXO. I'll have to be better about how I can show it. Seriously? That traitor! Seems like Katie's not coming. How could she do this to me? I can't deal with the whole time alone with Addie. Oh. Yeah, I see what you mean. She flaked out on the gig too, right, didn't she? Oh god, he doesn't want to be alone with me? Katie, I'm gonna kill you. You were never going to come, were you? You could go another day if you like. What are you talking about? I'm not gonna miss out on the famous Camden. Did this makeup and everything. Okay then, well, train's in 10. Let's get our tickets. There's something about being out in our town dressed like this. It's scary, especially when I'm alone. I'm half worried I'll get beaten up. As a 30-something trans person currently wearing a dress, I relate. But it's also exciting, like we're a splash of color on the boring gray of our town. The sky is red! Weird to think that we're wearing black, I know? I wonder how Addie feels. What would his friends say if they ran into us? Probably the girls would be fine. He said they taught him to do the makeup, but some of the boys in that group? Yeesh. Well, once we're on the train, we're safe. As long as there's no one we know. So how was your half term? I procrastinated on homework and played Mario Kart with Katie. Managed to be bad at school and uncool. It was okay, I guess. You? Yeah, also fine. Hannah's Halloween party was fun. Kinda goth, actually. Thought I might see you there. He thought for a second that I'd be invited. But I gotta say, they were right when they said year 10 is where it gets serious. I've never had to try this hard to stay on top of my homework before. It's a shame, but I can see why Katie stayed home today. And they say we should be revising on top of homework too? I know, it's overwhelming. Well, let's forget about it today. Train's here. Even though I can't really afford to shop, and all I mostly do is walk around, I love coming to Camden. Just seeing all these people who dress like me, like the music I like. Life is interesting suddenly. Stares blankly. Addie? Continues staring, mouth open, is currently witnessing someone he knows doing something, probably. Yeah, right there, man. Look, if you hate it, we can go somewhere else in London. We have the day rider, so we can get back on the tube and... Oh, never mind. Ash, this is incredible! Look at how everyone is dressed. Is that an actual mohawk? And that's the electric ballroom? Literally right there? Yeah, it's kind of great, isn't it? Thank God. Or should I say, thank God. That shop is purple. That one has a massive angel. That one has a massive boot. Some new rocks. So excited. I'm worried people are looking. Oh, the angel thing is piercing and tattoo place? I reckon they would pierce us without our parents here. How awesome would that be to get a piercing in Camden? My dad would kill me. What should we do first? Go in the goth shops? See the stable things? Get some food? Start the not date. Oh, love that. Okay, we're not gonna eat first. That'll be like second or third. I want to see what Space Wolf is. You hear Space Wolf before you see it, and that's what's saying something, because with the massive robot on the side of the door, you spot it pretty quickly. The techno music escapes into the market as we move through the crowds toward the entrance. What the hell, Ash? This is mental. Is this like a Meow Wolf thing? Pretty mad, right? Most of the clothes aren't really my thing and they're expensive, but it's just fun to go inside and look. It's like a club in there. Been to a club? No, but Oh. Would it be cool if it turns out this is what clubs look like, though? Yeah, this guy isn't as cool as I thought. It's kind of cute, though. Look, that's an actual person in that cage. I look up at the woman dancing in the cage. She's not wearing very much. I feel my face getting warm. Is it because I actually like that, or just because? Okay, let's go shopping. Hot Freaks. Hot Topics sister store. The market is like a labyrinth. I like it, but it can be overwhelming, honestly. There are so many shops and stalls. At this point, I know my favorites and usually go straight there, but Addie wants to look at everything. I've always wanted a leather jacket like this, but look at the price. My dad gave me some money for today, but I can't afford anything here. Shame. Looks good on him. Let's look at that goth shop. I've never seen anything like it. This is one of my favorites to go into, though I've never actually bought anything. I like it's hidden away in an alcove. The brick walls, the black lace, and velvet everywhere. It feels like another world. I reckon something like this would look good on you, Ash. Have you taken the mic? It's a pretty feminine coat. Floor length with lace. You would definitely get beat up for this in our town. But Addie looks like he's for real. Really? Yeah, try it on. Oh, I don't know. Looking at clothes like this stirs something in me. Something I didn't know I wanted until I see them. But I also don't know. But I also don't want to try them. It's not just that I imagine getting beat up. It's like they're too beautiful for me. Relatable thought, Ash. Go for it. You spent long enough waiting for me in the leather jackets. Try on the coat. Okay, well, don't laugh. At first, it's disappointing. Addie's taller than me, and I can't tell I cannot read today. At first, it's disappointing. Addie's taller than me, and I can tell he's well into adult sizes. I had a bit of a growth spurt in year 9, thank God, but I'm still on the short side, and I'm skinny. The extra small size trails on the floor. I feel like a kid dressing up in a wizard outfit or something. But then I do it up, and there's something about the way the collar looks next to my face. That looks ream. I don't know what ream means. You have to be the only person to ever call this coat ream. Okay, well, it looks good, man. It makes your hair and your eyes look dark, shiny. You look dangerous. Like you could suck my blood. Thanks. Well, I have about as much chance getting into it as you do getting that leather jacket. Not that I would have the nerve to actually wear it anyway. Let's go check out some actual stalls. Let's go get some food. Look at all those badges. I've seen you have a lot of in your school bag. Maybe I should get some. I might have to cut down Mrs. Harris got on my case about it. Hey Ash, look, that one is perfect for you. I don't discriminate. I hate everyone. I don't hate everyone, just most humans kind of suck. I didn't know you've met most humans. You know what I mean. Of course, you have the suffocate me dry badges already. Yeah, I'm a die-hard suffocator. Though actually, I don't have that one. I've never seen it before. Must be an older one. I'll get 2. What? I'll get 2. One for each of us. To say thanks for showing me Camden today. You don't have to do that. It's fine, man. I want to. They're not expensive. Let him do it. Thanks, Addie. I'll put it on my bag. I'm so happy, but I also want to run away. No problem. I'll put it on my school bag too. Gotta catch up on your badge numbers. I'm so awkward, but he looks happy. Alright, now we're getting some Chinese food. trip to Camden without Boom Boom Chicken. Boom Boom Chicken? What kind of name is that? This guy's a legend, man. He's there every time I go. Talks really fast in this kind of croaky voice. You can mix and match different types of chicken, and it's only 4 quid. I do know what quid are. Well, I wouldn't want to miss out on the legend. Let's go! Boom boom! There are these awesome motorbike seats with a view of the river, but it's looking quite crowded. I really want to sit there with Addie. They're cool, and I'm less anxious side by side, face to face. But there's so many people. Hopefully by some miracle, we'll get a seat. There! That mom's taking her kids and leaving. You get my chicken, I'll die for the seats. Oh, wow, okay. Ah, you were right. This is a wicked place to sit. Glad you like it. Here's your Boom Boom Chicken. Oh, you only brought chopsticks. Can't you use them? Oh, maybe it's normal for you, but... no. Oh, not this now. Normal for me? You know I'm not Chinese, right? Oh, I know, I wasn't being funny or anything. Katie can use chopsticks. So can most of my friends who aren't, so I just thought, well, I guess I should learn then. Can you show me? I'm torn, as someone who's not that good at using them, but can use them, and is trying to improve. I'm not going to go the 4 crowd. Sure, you'll be a pro. Okay, how do I do this? Look, I'm not an expert, but my mom loves Chinese food, and she always said the trick is to keep one still and the other moving. But I don't know if that's the right way or not. Like this? Honestly, that's not awful. Your hand is too close to the food, though. How about this? Better, but your hand position is wrong. Let me show you. Before thinking, I put my hand on Addie's. His hands are bigger than mine and are already covered by soft blonde hair. Did I imagine that, or did he tense slightly for a moment when I touched him? I think I get it now. Thanks. He's smiling. Thank God. They eat. Well, some of that ended on the counter, but I know what to do for that next time. Your chopsticks Yoda and goth Yoda. Thanks, man. Yeah, it takes practice for sure. Honestly, that wasn't half bad for first attempt. Maybe we can go for Chinese with Katie and you can give me another lesson? Sounds great. Katie might criticize my technique, though. She's a real chopsticks pro. Somehow, that doesn't surprise me. Check out the stables. Horses in the stables market? Let's take a picture by this one. Oh, okay, if you think you can get the angle right. A bit touristy. No one is looking, but okay. No, not around the other side of the horse. I don't have monkey arms. Come here. I go obediently to the other side of the horse and move close to Addie as he pulls out his digital camera. He smells of soap and fabric softener. What are those things emos are always doing in photos? Well, you could hold your hand up like this. Katie always sticks her tongue out like that, but it's a bit much. Say rawr, Ash. Okay. Pretty cute. Could love be in London's polluted air? Time to continue this not date musically. Okay, now we're doing just down, up, right. Is going on your first date a teenage dream or just an anxiety dream? Work through your feelings by hitting the important lyrics to the beat in the verses of Date Night. Then express yourself vocally in the chorus. Love can make you want to sing or scream. Okay. Oh no. The arrows are different than where I thought they would be. How do you know? Like the little Space Wolf logo in the corner. Okay. Screaming score. Very low. This is all nice, but is that enough? I mean, I'm just showing him arounds. We're just wandering around shops and not buying anything. Hey, you got badges. And food. We're not really doing anything. I feel tired and just not good suddenly. My dad said, say hello to the stables for me, but I didn't know what he was talking about. The greasy Chinese food is making my mouth feel weird. Should I have bought a drink? Is Addie actually having a good time, or is he making fun of me? No, he wouldn't make fun of me, but he would... What's the word? Humor me? But now I know that because it's like they're actual stables, and that's why there are these horse statues here. Taps horse. My legs hurt too. There's nowhere to sit down. It's too crowded on a Saturday. We should have gone at half term, but I didn't quite know how Addie well enough back then. It's really like its own little world around here, isn't it? I can't believe how much there is here. Maybe we could... Like that. Addie's a cool kid. Like, this is it. When is it gonna start? So I'm tired, and I'm almost wanting things to start. Great, Ash, great. Okay, one thing to do. It's getting dark, but there's a lot of things still open. That's London, isn't it? Maybe we could... Do you want to go drink by the canal? Drink by the canal? I have a bottle of JD with me. You've been carrying around a bottle of JD? No wonder you're more tired than me. Well, it's not full. Anyway, do you want to go sit by the canal and drink like last time? This is what cool kids do. Drink by the canal and have fun. That's what we did that night when everything felt light. I'm not sure what's wrong, but this will fix it for sure. Isn't it a bit cold to sit down? And I thought I might go do some homework when I got home. I'm not gonna make fun of him right now. The drink will warm us up. Yeah, I don't know if a beer jacket is a real thing, but it also rained yesterday and it's kind of damp. Are you alright, Ash? You look a bit tired. We could just go sit in a coffee shop and chill for a bit. We don't have to drink. I'm not tired. I just want to switch it up, that's all. Okay, well, sure. I met a girl who bragged about how she was one of those kids who drank by the canal in Camden on Saturday. What was she chatting about? We had to walk a bit to find a decent place and sit. And Eddie was right. It is cold. November is different to October. Oh, this was all so clear in my head. You know, you're a weird one, but I had a lot of fun. Had. Not having. That's good, man. Camden is great. It is. I can't believe you haven't been before. I mean, like, it's a fun thing that is for people like me, but also people like... Yeah, lots of people. Also what? Also people like me? You think we're like different species? Oh, come on. This is uncomfortable. I take a big gulp of Jack and cough. Like a teenage ouchie who can't handle themselves. The burn feels good, though. All right there, Ash. He pats me in the back. It's humiliating, but also each touch sends a jolt down my spine. Like the parts of me he touches wake up in a way that haven't been all day, or haven't been all my life, maybe? I'm fine. I meant people like your friends, Gemma, and that. There's stuff for them in Camden, too. It's not just alternative stuff. I'm surprised you haven't been with them. Yeah, that's true. Maybe I'll bring them next time. Well, there's stuff for them, sure. I'm not gonna mess with your friends. You'll probably skip the black nail polish and put on a tracksuit for that one. Why? Because we're an emo teenager. That's why these are our options. Okay. What do you mean by that? Well, this all does seem to be a bit part-time for you. You calling me a... what do you call it? A poser, Ash? As if it's full-time for you. You don't look like this at school. Well, I might do if we didn't have a uniform. I mean, you kind of change depending on who you're with. Like, today, with me, you dress emo. You're a bit more chavvy with your chav friends. Chavs? Those are my friends you're talking about. I was trying to not call them that. I picked an answer that didn't call them that. We ended up there anyway. Well, they call me emo, I call them chavs. That's how it works. We don't live in some stupid American film. You call yourself emo, man, and chav is worse. Why? You know it doesn't actually mean council-housed and violent? Yeah, but it's still... it's not just a clothes thing. Is emo just a clothes thing to you? You do sound like a poser. I wasn't saying that. Come on, what happened, Ash? We were having such a good time, and I accidentally clicked too quickly to read the end of that sentence. I handle it fine. No, you were off before we started drinking. Actually, look, I don't like the word chav, okay? Why? You're not a chav. Listen to how you speak. And I've seen the car your dad drives. That's why it's so strange to me, the way you are when you're around some of your friends. I'm not saying you're a poser, but it seems like you just switch up who you are a lot. Well, it kinda does sound like you're calling me a poser, actually, and maybe I am a bit of a chav. Your family must be way richer than mine. Come on. I don't know about yours. Yeah, my dad does have money now. We didn't always. He runs his business, but he left school at 16. He doesn't know some of the stuff that, like, some of my friends' parents do. He gets stuff wrong. People make fun of him sometimes. People used to make fun of me too, but I learned how to fit in. Oh crap, now I look like an arsehole, 'cause you are an arsehole. The alcohol is hitting too, which isn't good. Okay, I won't say chav in front of you. Thanks, I guess? And I kind of get that. My dad, too. I mean, different, obviously, but a little similar. I don't want to talk about this more. Well, I'll admit, you're definitely not a poser when it comes to Camden. I think you like it even more than I do. Can I say it's proper ream? Or is that too chavvy? Thank God, he's joking again. We're okay. How did you get into this stuff anyway? Suffocate me dry and everything. Well, there was a time about a year ago I was feeling really angsty. Hell yeah. I guess I had a lot of feeling inside, and the music on the radio just wasn't cutting it anymore. I got my first laptop, and I started looking for new stuff. I liked that Suffocate Me Dry was like sad and angry, and also something you could rock out to. And I liked the humor, though I took it so seriously at first. I didn't realize some of it was meant to be funny. Humor? And I liked the way they looked. Guys could wear makeup without it always meaning that. Well, in my case, it does mean that. But, like, with emos, it doesn't have to, you know? People can just kind of be themselves a bit more. Yeah, Yeah. Addie, your dad and your friends, they know, right? That I'm gay? Yeah. Wow, I can't even imagine, honestly. I think Suffocate helped me with that too. Like, year 9 kind of time, I felt like it was getting more and more obvious, and I couldn't hide it anymore. But I was so scared of telling them. I didn't know what to do. It felt like the secret was just so hot and painful and loud inside of me. I needed something even louder to drown it out. And your dad is okay with it? Why, you think I'm a chavvy man like him wouldn't be? I didn't mean... He's okay with it. When I told him, he said he kind of figured, son, and just looked worried at me. That was annoying, but I guess it helped that he's gotten used to the idea since before I told him. Wouldn't even let me get through the whole speech I prepared. Annoying. He says some stupid things sometimes, but he's better than a lot of dads would be, probably. I've drunk more than Addie. Is that my vision getting blurry? Keep it together, Ash. That's good. Happy for you, man. I clap him on the shoulder. Cheers, man. What a manly clap that was. You are getting tipsy. Oh, I'm fine. Well, maybe I'm a bit drunk. I want to ask you something. It's probably something you're going to regret, but... Did you really have a good time today? Why did you approach me at Suffocate Me Dry gig? Do you actually like me? Do you like me? Are you 100%? Yes? And have you always known? Always you? I still don't know. That's okay, I think. Thanks, I'm sorry for being weird. I like that you're weird. You're a bit of a dickhead sometimes, and I don't always get you, but I don't mind the weird. Addie feels so warm. I feel like parts of me where he is touching have woken up for the first time, even though I didn't realize my body was asleep. Is that my heart beating faster? I feel brave. Free. Could I actually do this? Could I actually turn around and... Oh, I don't feel great. Ash turns around and vomits. Probably into the canal. Jesus, Ash. Oh god, this is the worst moment of my life. An old man on a houseboat comes up onto his deck. There she blows. Seriously, what the hell? Please go away. Ash throws up again. Oh, right there, lad. And a quiet whimper. Make him go away. Yeah, Ash, are you okay? Eddie's hand on my back somehow doesn't feel nice now. I'm fine. Well, that's good. You can clean that up then. Oh god, he's crazy. Clean it up? Are you serious? Quite serious. Some of us live here, you know. Would you like it if I did that in your living room? Is this actually happening? I have to be the only person this has ever happened to. It's not the same. You live on the boat, not on the bank. And half of it went in the water anyway. I'll give you that, Ash. Your aim's good. You kids have no common sense and no respect. I don't care what you get up to and where, but you think you can come down here from God knows where and just... Ash, it's time to go. Yeah. Go on then, back to whatever good-for-nothing place you come from. If you were my sons, I'd... Don't worry, there are plenty of trains left this time. I checked. Sorry, Addie, not the best first trip to Camden. Well, I preferred eating Boom Boom Chicken to seeing it on the bank, but apart from that, it was a great trip. Really? Really, you idiot. Thanks, Addie, for everything. You're such a drama queen, and speaking of drama, I think the best is yet to come. What? Well, I heard Katie volunteered to paint the set for the Christmas play, and I'm sure she'll need help. I now have all sorts of stories to pass the time while we're working. Oh god. Ooh, another time skip. And now we are gonna have a time skip. I loved the not date. This has been a very charming and kind of wholesome game in a way that I wasn't expecting. And I'm looking forward to seeing more from Ash, but that's going to have to come another time. I'm going to leave you here, going to be playing more of this game, and getting back into the swing of playing and streaming more indies. I moved recently, and my partner and I spent 2 months living in a camper in an unincorporated town kind of in the middle of nowhere, and are finally settling in someplace else. But now that I have a space, a corner of a room, and my PC set up and everything again, happy to be getting back into the swing of things. Hope you have a wonderful day. Make good choices. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.